What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Arya Stark, and today I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 NBA players for the 2016-2017 NBA season. Now, to start off, I want to do 2 honorable mentions because I feel like they deserve to be mentioned. The first guy is going to be the 2-time reigning MVP, Steph Curry. That's right, he's not cracking my top 5, not this year. Averaging 24.5, 6 assists, 4 boards, almost 2 steals. Still a great player, just having a little down year. Needs to adjust with playing with KD. That's why his efficiency numbers are down a little as well. 46% from the field, 40% from 3, 92% free throw shooter. Still the best shooter to ever walk a basketball court, and you can't take that away from him. My other honorable mention is Anthony Davis, the Brow. 29 points, 12 rebounds, 2.5 blocks. How is this guy not in the top 5? Well, because he doesn't win enough. But on a basketball court, he does do everything. And he does it well. Defends the rim. Also scores efficiently. 50% from the field goal percentage. 80% from free throw percentage. So he's not a liability late game like a lot of big guys. But still, doesn't quite crack my top 5. Coming in at number 5. Kawhi Leonard, the best defensive player I've ever seen in my life. This guy wreaks havoc on the defensive end, averaging 1.8 steals and 1 block a game. Those numbers don't reflect his defensive efficiency. He's so good. But what's bumped him up into my top 5 this year is his offensive efficiency. He's averaging 25.5, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, all while shooting 49% from the field, 41% from 3, and 91% from the free throw line. Such efficient numbers. So you get the best defensive player I've ever seen to go along with a very, very good offensive player, and you're in my top 5. That's Kawhi Leonard. Number 4, Kevin Durant. This guy is so long, so athletic, and so good. Averaging 26.1 points, 8.5 rebounds, 5 assists. He can do it all. He's not just a scorer. Defensively, playing absolutely great. 1.2 steals, almost 2 blocks. Protecting the rim for the Warriors because they need that. He's a 7-footer. He can step up and protect the rim when they need it. And he's doing all this with the most efficient season in the NBA by far. 54% from the field, 39% from 3, 86% free throw. Just absurd efficiency. That's why he's the best scorer in the NBA. Coming in at number 3, the Hurricane, Brody, Russell Westbrook. Mr. Triple-Double, 31 points, 10.5 assists, 10.5 rebounds, 1.5 steals. The guy's everywhere. He never stops running, never stops trying his hardest. Efficiency-wise is a little less because he has to carry his team so hard. Only shooting 42% from the field, 32% from 3, but he is shooting 83% from the free throw line, and he gets there a ton. Defensively, he's a great defensive player, very active. Makes his teammates better, but I don't think he makes his teammates better quite as much as the number 2 guy. Number 2, coming in, Mr. Smooth, the beard, James Harden. This guy, oh my goodness, the best offensive player in the world. He's absolutely unstoppable, averaging 28.5 points per game, a league-leading 11.5 assists per game, as well as 8.2 rebounds per game. He's kind of a triple-double machine as well. Just gets overshadowed by Russell Westbrook's triple-doubles, which is understandable. He's had a ton of them. 1.5 steals per game, though. He's not a complete defensive liability. He's not ever going to be a great defensive player, but he's not as bad as people make him out to be. And he's doing all this pretty efficiently. 45% from the field, 35% from 3, 86% from the free throw line. For me, he's doing what Russell Westbrook's doing. He's just doing it more efficiently and better. So that's why Harden comes in at number 2 ahead of Westbrook. Number 1, you know him, LeBron James. What else do I need to say? He's the best player for the last decade. He's been the best player in each year for the last decade. Why he doesn't have 10 MVPs, I don't know. But cruising again this year, 25.5 points per game, 8.5 assists, 8 boards, and just cruising. That's just cruise control for LeBron James. You know he'll step it up in the playoffs. 1.5 steals, half block per game. Again, he can guard 1 through 5. Him and Kawhi, the only guys that can do that. Still an efficient player. 52% from the field is great. 37% from 3 is great. 70% free throw is okay. But he's LeBron. He's the best. Thanks for watching, guys.